What's up, everyone? Welcome back. This week's going to be pretty exciting, at least exciting for me. We're doing a two-day show. Friday, we're going down to Tennessee to run at Buffalo Creek Speedway. It's going to be a new track for me. Never been there, never seen it, don't know anything about it. Then Saturday, we're going back to the farm track. Been there before in April. Thought I had a good run, thought we did decent, so it's going to be a fun weekend. Cartersville rained out last week, which is honestly good because I've got a lot of stuff to get done. I'm building a new axle for this weekend. We're going to try out the mini gear system. We ran them before on the LO206 with not a lot of success, but we're going to try them this weekend on the clone karts. From what I've noticed running down there, going to Clay City for rainouts and the farm track and stuff, it seems like a lot of guys down there are running the mini gears, especially on those bigger tracks with a lot of his success. So if you can't beat them, join them. So I'm going to build an axle to run the mini gears, and we're going to give that a shot, see if it helps out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. Never saw much of an advantage at Cartersville, but everyone down there is running them and they're kicking my ass, so might as well give it a shot. So I'm going to build an axle. We got to get our tires ready, obviously. Obviously, we're lacking in the tire department, especially going down south and going to these races. So, you know, I've got 15 sets total for all year, and these guys got a rotation of like 100 sets. So basically what I'm going to do is separate them in half, have half the tires ready for Buffalo and then half the tires ready for the farm track. So hopefully we're okay tire-wise there. The plan is to only run one class at both tracks, so hopefully we don't run ourselves short. So get all the tires ready, and then we're going to scale the karts again. So we're going to change the setup a little bit for Buffalo from what we normally run at Cartersville and even at the farm track. So Brian, Kirk's brother, has been there before, so we got some numbers from him. So we're going to put those on the karts for Friday, and then Saturday morning, wherever we're staying, we're going to rescale them so we can get them ready for the farm track. So it's going to be a fun weekend, busy weekend, a lot of work. So I'm going to get busy building this axle and getting the tires ready, and hopefully it's a fun weekend, and I hope you all enjoy the video. Right, update time. So we got the new axle in the cart here with the old mini gear system. We're going to try out the mini gears this weekend. Oh, I need to tighten that. Look at that. We're going to try out the mini gears this weekend. It looks like a lot of guys down there, from what I've seen, are running the little gears. So might as well, if you can't beat them, join them. So we're going to try these out. All new everything on the axle. I got the gears themselves from Dan because Dan is the man. He said if you want to use them, just take them and use them. So I didn't have to spend the money on a whole bunch of gears and a whole gear set because Dan is awesome. Dan supports me and helps me out a lot, so always thankful to Dan. We also got the tires going. They're separated and organized. Over here on the pit box, we got the farm track tires. Over here on the table, we got the tires I'm going to run at Buffalo. We're going to go to Buffalo Friday, farm track Saturday. So we're working on the tires, got them separated, got what I picked out. Farm track tires are doing their thing. They're doing pretty good. I've got the stagger pretty much what I want. Buffalo tires, not so much. I want a little less stagger there than what we normally run. And since my stuff's usually pretty big, so we can get a lot of stagger for like Cartersville and stuff, I'm struggling with those. Those last 3 sets there, I'm trying to get them shrunk down so I can get some stagger, get the stagger that I want. But we're working on it. I think we'll be fine. I think I've got decent sets picked out for both tracks. So hopefully we're not too terrible. I do think, you know, we're still going to get our butts kicked because, well, it's down south, and you guys down south are an absolute insane bunch of people. You're on a whole different level than what we are, but it's okay because I'm ready to go. I'm excited. The kart's doing good. We're going to scale it, change a couple of things for Buffalo, but yeah, I am pumped for this weekend. I cannot wait to get down there. I love going down south and racing. Actually, I just love going down south in general. The weather's nicer. The scenery's better. The people are nicer. The tracks are better. Just everything all around is better. You know, I mean, the tracks down there are prepared just absolutely amazing. And even if they weren't, I think the red clay helps a lot because even on its best night, Cridersville is nowhere near what these places are, and I think a lot of it has to do with the dirt. So, and the people are nicer. You guys come up, you chit chat, you talk, you're willing to, you know, lend a helping hand. It's very nice. And the tracks themselves all seem to work together. You know, when we went to the farm track, we saw people from like 3 or 4 different tracks there helping out, and all the tracks up here just want to fight with each other. So it gets old and it's annoying. You know, they wonder why they can't get any karts, and then we come down here and it's like, you know, you guys got 1,000 karts in every class, but nowhere else is running. So I feel like some places up around here could definitely take notes from you down south people on how a go-kart track is supposed to ran, but I am supposed to be ran. But I'm pumped and I'm rambling and I can't wait to get down there. And you know, another point to the south, you guys have Buc-ee's. And everyone knows how much I love Buc-ee's. So pretty pumped for this trip. Excited to run Friday and Saturday at 2 different tracks. Gonna take a little bit of effort here on these tires for Buffalo, but we'll get it figured out. Not a big deal. So that's my update. I'll see you all then. I also want to add that I really hope that we don't get rained out this weekend. I've been uploading a lot of videos, basically 1 or 2 a week like normal, but there hasn't been any racing action in them, and that sucks. And going off of analytics and views and stuff, you guys really only watch if there's racing action. So the views have tanked. There's been no racing action, so hopefully we can get some racing in so you guys will actually watch the videos and, you know, give it some likes and comments and stuff. Plus, I just want to get out on the track. As much as you guys want to watch the racing, I want to race even more. So hopefully the weather cooperates. We can get out on the track. I can get on the track and do some racing. You guys got some racing to watch. I think it'll be a win-win for everyone. So I can't make any promises because I can't control the weather, but I'm really hoping we can actually race this weekend because I feel like it's been way too long without getting on the tracks. All right, we are loaded up and as ready and as prepared as we are gonna be. So we're gonna head out tomorrow at 10 a.m. to Buffalo. Where's Buffalo?
Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see.
I hate you.
So anyway, we're gonna leave at 10 a.m. tomorrow to head to Buffalo, so I'll see you all there. Oh yeah. Look at it. It's been so long, it feels like the very first time all over again. And that's been the longest month of my life. It feels like the very first time all over. It's 100. Oh God, there is a line. That's because Buc-ee's is amazing and people understand that. Beautiful. Well, we made it down here to Buffalo. It was a long drive. It felt like it took for fucking ever, but we made it. The track is very pretty, very red. I like the red clay. It looks nice. It looks like a nice facility, but I was expecting the track to be bigger. So I don't know, maybe I'm going to be off on gear a little bit, but it's honestly maybe not much bigger than Cridersville. The straightaways are pretty short, but the corners are more sweeping. So I guess we'll see. Excited to give it a shot and see how the night goes, and hopefully we don't tear it up so we can get to the farm track tomorrow. So see how this one goes. went pretty good for me. I finished 5th. Brian and Kirk had a little more rough time. She DNF'd and he DNF'd, but I think overall it was an okay night for our first time there. So it's bright and early. We're gonna get started to get things switched over for the farm track. So I'll see you there in just a couple hours.